So yeah, let
That's
me
great.
share my screen and I'm gonna pull up the Armorlock app and just quickly take you through the process of adding a drive, um, getting it set up. It's really simple and I won't continue saying it. So what you're seeing right now is obviously my phone. And then you'll see the desktop app as well. So I wanted to make sure you're able to see both. But with the phone, so I open the app and then really quickly you get an instruction. Tap to add drive. And before I go through, we have a main menu. So the top three buttons on the left are the main menu. So this is where you can do a bunch of activities from a management perspective. Up here on the top right is a list view. So you can actually see each drive will have a card view, and I'll show you that in a moment, but you can also see it in a list. So if you have a bunch of drives, you can see them all listed out. So really quickly, I'll go ahead and go to add the drive. So we have to make sure that the drive is plugged in. So that's how it gets power. This is not a wireless drive. It does require bus power still.
Okay, but it is bus powered through the USB-C connection, and that's not
Yes.
going to affect the data transfer or anything else. It's actually a great solution that can be done very easily on any laptop, MacBook, Mac Pro. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. So what you just saw me do, each drive has a QR code on the back. It's unique to that drive. So every single drive we sell has a unique QR code. And then on the right, you'll see a short code. And that short code is for Mac. So since you can't scan a QR code on your Mac, we give you the code so you can enter in. So again, both the short code and the QR code are unique. So upon setup, we're going to do erase and setup as new. The reason it says erase, it can be a little bit tricky, but the erase and setup as new is so that if you found this drive, let's just say I left it at the airport and you found it and you don't have access to it. If you do want to, you download the app and you want to gain access to the drive, you have to erase it. So that just helps me know that if you found my drive, you can't access the content on it.
Great.
So I'll click erase and setup as new, and then you'll get this cool screen where you set up the initial settings. So I'll just say Christina Armorlock. Now you have a color identifier, and that's really there so you can help identify if you have multiple drives. It's just a cool little way to identify if you have a bunch of orange drives that are for Project A, all your red drives are for Project B. So something cool about this drive is that upon setup in the app, you pick the file format. So for me, I'm going to pick Mac, but you can pick any of the three compatible file formats. I'm going to turn on location tracking. That just helps to know when's the last time this drive was plugged in and used. What was the location of it? And then you hit format and off you go. And it's going to give you a quick reminder. Yes, I want to erase. And then it's self-format. So this self-formatting just helps all this get done up front so that once it's set up, you are ready to rock. Use the drive as it's intended to be used. You don't have to go through the Mac again, through your computer to set the formatting settings. So just, again, making everything as smooth up front so that once it's set up, it's ready to go.
This same app that you have on your phone is what's going to enable our customers to have access to all the different security features.
That's right, yes. And you have to have either the macOS app or the iOS app to unlock that drive.
And is that app going to be released for other platforms in the future?
Android and Windows are in the works right now. We're trying to get that out as quickly as possible. This is a recovery key. It's really important. Tell your customers you have to save this recovery key. If you lose your phone, if your phone breaks, if you don't have this recovery key when you get a new phone, you'll have to wipe the drive and set it up as new. We also highly recommend don't save this on your phone, or don't just share it, or print it out, put it in a safe spot offline so that you have access to it, but it's secure. Okay, so confirming that I saved it, and that's it. You're set up. That's all you have to do to set up. And now I can. So I'm going to show you. I'm not sure if you can still see me, but if you can, I'm going to show you. This drive is plugged in, and you can see it's locked.
Just a minute.
Okay. And now I hit the unlock. The drive is unlocked now, and I will show you also that it will show up here as a mounted drive. Before I unlocked it, it doesn't even show up as a drive. So you can't get into this drive unless it's unlocked, and then it'll mount on your computer.
So
yeah.
What's awesome about what you're showing us with the drive is all of these great features that G-Tech has built into the Armorlock. making that connection more secure. The fact that you're able to not even see that drive mounted, the fact that you're able to control all of this using the same security already built in to your devices, I think are really great things in order to protect the data on the drive itself.
That's absolutely right. And it's a Bluetooth connection, so very similar to the way that your phone connects to your AirPods. So as you
And
saw, I didn't have to type in a Bluetooth code to pair the drive to the phone. It just works.